Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday. When Terry and I decided that we would focus our daily reflections on the Psalms or the season of Lent on Psalms, um, I knew that by doing daily reflections where we looked at one every day, not because we chose it, but one, two, three, four, five, that some days would be I would find a connection more so than others, and that they would require me to dig deeper, and that has certainly been the case, and I've appreciated that, and hopefully they're helpful to you too, encouraging. But I have to say I've been grateful for the spiritual engagement from the Psalms, and today is number 6, and it starts out. It starts with grief. The psalmist feeling punished and prays, "Have mercy, God, heal me. How long will this last? And come back to me." It's a psalm of disorientation, and if you heard my sermon on Sunday, you'll know I used Walter Brueggemann's model of a psalm of orientation, like praise, a psalm of disorientation when things collapse, and a psalms of reorientation. This is definitely a disorientation. Listen to the words from the Common English Bible. "I'm worn out from groaning every night. I drench my bed with tears. I soak my couch all the way through." Those are images, powerful images. "My vision fails because of my grief. I'm weak because of all my distress." Another translation, "I am tired of so many fears. I cry myself to sleep at night while grief and feelings of guilt bedim my eyes with tears. All my doubts, my fears are creating walls so that I know not love." That's Nan Merrill. "Depart from me, you enemies of wholeness." And why this spoke powerfully to me today was just in the news repeatedly the stories of people being challenged with mental health during the pandemic. For many, these emotions are true, and it's important to name them. It's important to name that we feel disoriented from our lives. The psalm ends with two unique lines that may have been added. Looking back, like a psalm of reorientation, which Laura Jean Truman describes as the words of people who have experienced a miracle against all odds, gasps of thankfulness when the impossible breaks through, whispers of delight when the unimaginable has happened. Psalm 6, which is so full of grief and feeling punished and wanting mercy, ends with, "The Lord heard my crying. The Lord has listened to my request. The Lord accepts my prayer." And so some say that may have been added later. Or it may be that was anticipated, that the sense of faith and hope was so strong that in the midst of crying my eyes out at night, I end the psalm with, "You have heard my crying." Or as Nan Merrill says, "I will know peace as I return home within myself." Those are pretty powerful images, full of them. And I encourage you to read Psalm 6. In fact, I encourage you every day to engage the whole psalm. We're not going to read the whole psalm every day. And so I pray that as you engage with your own challenges, perhaps because of fear, separation, or loneliness, that you will find comfort in the Psalms. And pray that you have a grateful day. Bye.